the BB No Money situation gets so much worse. I've got people actually trying to defend him, saying that, oh, well, he's trying to not associate with politics. Too late. He's already associated himself with politics. You can't get out of it now. He could have been working with everybody, but he had to alienate an entire large audience. And he was almost cool. He was almost cool. He was barely holding on. And I think a lot of people have attached themselves to this, who honestly didn't really care in the first place about him. They're just going in disliking. And you know, I've reacted to a couple BB No Money videos. I thought he was alright. And I'm honestly, I don't care about the drama, but it does show me that he's not willing to work with everybody that's cool just because of politics. So I'm probably out on him forever.
Massive day for the unemployed. Baby No Money turned into Baby No Backbone. People
Oh, fuck. Got him.
are hating on his song. God damn. What did he do?
Yeah, I think a lot of those dislikes are people who didn't really care about him. Not really his fans. Maybe about 25% of his fan base is mad about this. If that. But you've definitely made it much harder to grow your audience. Much harder to work with people.
Okay, he dropped a song called Mary Poppins and collaborated with a bunch of streamers and...
Yeah, and he's got Extra Emily. He's got NMP LOL. I've reacted to those people before. You got Emiru, who had a relationship with a minor. And all these people care about is money.
blurred somebody out who was the cockroach king himself, Asmongold. Censoring Asmon only put him on the spot. Now 90% of the comments in this video are about him or the Streisand effect instead of the actual video, lol. Every time you see the lizard, that's supposed to be Asmongold, and the reason he did this is actually very sad. At the time of this recording, I was unaware of a certain individual's ethical beliefs. As a result, I've chosen to censor those values I do not support. Now give money to Palestine.
No.
Wow. I didn't even know the Palestine part was there. That's crazy. And nobody even knows what PCRF stands for. Like, what is that?
I've chosen to censor those values I do not support. Now give money to Palestine.
No.
I'm literally so sick of Baby No Money, I'm making this video while I'm sick. Oh no, the pieces are coming together. Oh god. And look.
I actually like this drama. It's funny. It's like an obvious L. You should have just went through with the Asmongold video. Like, if either way there's gonna be drama, which drama would you rather have?
What this fool was doing not even a year ago.
My favorite streamer without a dubious question is fucking Asmongold, baby!
Truly a pinnacle. Without in-
Yeah, he just looks like a guy who, will go back on supporting the people that he loves. Untrustworthy.
Dubious question is crazy. Asmongold himself has taken it well, saying, very generous of them to give me more teeth in post-production. Never had someone care like that before. Yapping about ethical beliefs and hopping on stream with Hassan.
Of course he went on stream with Hassan Piker. Bet he's not gonna disavow that. Dude actually supports Aloha snack bars.
Is diabolical, and I was wondering, what kind of thing is Baby No Money even into? Throw bricks at transphobic people.
Of course. Yep. Oh, look at that. He's flipping off Elon. What a smart guy. He knows how to be cool. He knows how to be with it. He knows what the kids are into.
You know, Democrats, left-leaning people, they don't like Elon Musk. You know, let's flip him off. I love all my fans, but we gotta get...
Yep. How original.
These numbers up.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
He's like a reverse Andrew Tate, except he...
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I think you're pandering to extremely loud people online.
Doesn't, you know, traffic people and scab you with crypto.
Even though she is in love, I am still hard as hell.
Buy more! Buy more! Buy more! So I heard that they were going to do this. I didn't know what they were going to do. I don't have any, there's no ill will or any sort of like negativity about it. I just think that he doesn't want to be involved with my politics, and it was like from kind of a long time ago, and so...
Wrong. I think he's misrepresenting what he thinks the situation is. He knows what's going on. He's not stupid. He's actually one of the smartest people on the internet. I think that he's saying this so he can just be like, I don't know, man. I'm just out of this. I don't really care that much. Let's move on from this. I think that's the whole reason he even said it like this. Because honestly, this is just bullshit. This is bullshit drama. Like, nobody really cares about this. Nobody really cared about the dude in the first place. People are just disliking him to dislike him because he's a weird woke leftist.
Oh yeah, Lambo. I don't know. I think that in most of the cases, people don't want to be heavy involved with like politics one way or another.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. This does not look like a guy who doesn't want to do politics.
Yeah, well, what he's really saying is, I don't really want to be involved with his politics. So I don't really care. Good move. Replace my face with a lizard.
You're not fooling anybody, Asmongold.
But like, this is why I've moved a lot away from like collabing and doing anything with anybody else, because the amount of like hate that I get, you know, like the amount of people that are like I was like number 8 on YouTube for like the most searched for term.
Yeah, because he doesn't work with people because they're stupid and they'll pander to the loud people.
Devastating day for black people. He even beat out Kendrick Lamar in the NBA.
There's a lot of people talking about my content, having opinions about me, etc. It's been so widespread, it puts a lot of pressure on people to have a viewpoint on it. Again, I like Baby No Money. I don't have any ill will towards him. I thought he's a great guy. I've talked to him multiple times.
Baby No.
Yeah, he's just pandering. He's being a moron. This will all blow over most likely, and everybody will just forget about him again. Because honestly, nobody was talking about him.
Money is a chill guy. I played CS2 with him. He's actually down to earth, but I do think he's going a bit far on whatever he's doing on Twitter and like caring a little too much. All right, this for you.
Yeah, you just got to get off of Twitter, man. You got to get off of the chat social media, because you're engaging with a bunch of people who are terminally online. You're not engaging with real people.
You.
Come on. Nice. Oh my god, bro.
And then I ripped the N-word.
If he doesn't want to promote the kind of content that I do in my videos,
Is that Mizkif? If anything, he should be censoring this tree f***ing climbing bastard out. We hit that Soviet Union on the music video, you know what I mean? Spread love and positivity. Like, I don't know. This just comes off like he wants some more streams on Spotify. Baby No Money lost me at the AI art stuff. You know, nobody likes AI art, but he was tweeting about it 24/7 all day, and then he did the biggest unheard of sin. He started supporting Twitter artists. Like, sure, that's cool and all, but ain't no way I'm giving my money to a bum. Learn a real skill, like being a welder.
if he doesn't want to promote the kind of content
Dude, fucking got him. True. That's probably what he's gonna end up being. Maybe not even that, because he's probably not skilled enough in real life. That's why he's like an online almost celebrity.
that I do in my videos, that's his professional decision and that's his career. I'm not going to expect people to put their career on the line. A lot of people might not see it that way. They might care about it a lot more, but I try to see other people's perspectives, and I try to be honest, and I try to...
Well, he's not really 100% being honest. I mean, he's telling the truth, but he's not really saying how he feels about it and what he thinks about it.
I try to be fair.
There were some funny things that happened out of this. Asmongold's Reddit kind of went bananas and just changed their freaking banner and profile picture to the censor that Baby No Money used. Maybe I'm dumb, but I feel like it's a bit of a grief to pull.
I think, really, like, he's just really stupid. He's not a smart guy. And, you know, I'd probably agree with him on most of his politics, even around trans stuff, because I'm not actually a phobe. I'm not actually all of the ist things. I only do that as a joke because it's funny to me, and that's all that matters. When it's funny to me. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Politicize your music, because then that kind of pushes away a big audience, right? Like an unnecessary divide. The irony of someone so socially awkward doing something like this and then getting edited out. You gotta censor more people other than Asmon if he did his research, LMAO. Iskif, gotta go. The black guy who cheated on his wife, gotta go. Woman, gotta go. You get the point. You can...
Wait, hold on. Did an MP actually cheat on his wife and then make fun of a guy for being broke? Like, what an actual loser.
See why it comes off as a bit grifty, though. You know, people rightfully pointed out it's a slippery slope. Just because you have someone in the video, it doesn't mean you stand by everything they said ever. If you boot up Kanye West in your car, that doesn't automatically make you an anti-Semite or something. You know, if you're a fan of a certain politician and, you know, you have his flags all over your wall and you do his Fortnite emotes IRL, are you...
Oh, come on. Why you gotta do that to my man?
You a bad guy.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Tectone was like the only person who came to Asmongold's defense. If you're watching this as an aspiring creator or something, just know 99% of the industry are like actual loser rats that'll just use you while you're up.
A little bit of story time. I'm not.
Yeah, I think he's pandering to the industry and to the woke audience who are loud on Twitter. He's wanting to make more money, wanting to become more popular, but Let me tell you, man, that ain't the way to do it. You're searching for that Taylor Swift fame, when I think you should be searching for that Gigi Allen fame, am I right? Be throwing shit at each other and kicking each other in the face. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, like I have met up with Baby No Money before. Like, Baby No Money is down to meet up with legit anybody on earth.
Baby No Money and Sage Mommy play Valorant, and to make matters
Wait, can you
worse,
do
you go right here.
Satchel?
You go right here.
I think
Not fucking Keo, bro. He also played with my bum ass, so you know the standards are quite low.
I'm still gonna listen to Bro's music because I think he's a great artist, but I think this shit is so fucking gay.
True. I'm not gonna listen to his music though. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Baby No Money has some good music, especially the earlier stuff with Gravy, and you know, I'm not gonna argue that. Safe to say he's you know, not whipping a Tesla anymore.
You're gonna virtue signal and you're gonna moral grandstand and you're gonna appeal to this mob and appeal to this mob and appeal to this mob, and the moment that you slip up one time,
Yeah, you step out of line just an inch, they'll have your head.
the moment that you slip up one fucking time, the same mob that you're pandering to is going to fucking consume you.
Yeah, I was about to bring this up. Yeah, look at Ethan Klein. Jordan Peterson said the exact same fucking thing.
How is brother gonna say that I don't like this guy's political views and then hang out with the most radicalized streamer on the entire fucking platform?
It is kind of poetic how the socialist lives a life of luxury and this like capitalist.
Yeah, that's such a huge L. Like, how are you gonna disavow Asmongold and remove him from your shit, but you actually hang out with a Terry supporter?
Right-wing guy lives a life like Diogenes, homeless person.
Can I tell you why this shit is baby no clout, baby no Houthi? Bro, baby no grifter,
Baby no Houthi.
Okay, that is crazy.
like this baby no backbone shit is insane. And I know he did this shit.
Bro, he's saying all the things. Baby no bitches. Baby no based.
To avoid the heat from the woke mob. Well, congratulations. This is what happens when you pander to these people.
I hate the word woke, but correct me if I'm wrong. Most people are kind of against that stuff anyway. Like at this point, I wouldn't be shocked if Baby No Money started eating.
Yeah, like, who are you pandering to, man? Is it somebody in the industry? Are you trying to get close to somebody? Like, I don't get it. Are they just encapsulated in weird sexual stuff online constantly? What spaces are these people in? Because I never see any stuff like that online. Every once in a while, I'll see some like pro-LGBT, pro-trans stuff. But I usually just scroll past it and then I don't see it for a long time.
The rich.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Nothing like love and positivity when you censor people. I don't know much about Tectone, and other than the fact he played Genshin Impact, what a virgin. Honestly, whether you like him or not, it doesn't matter. It is kind of rare to even see somebody kind of like defending their friends when it comes to the streamer industry. Riot invited him to their office, and he's just become kind of like an NPC for their rhetoric. Might be a hot take, especially to some of my Muslim viewers, but I don't think Asmongold is that controversial.
I don't think he's actually controversial. I think a bunch of whiny pussies are just terminally online. Like, they got nothing better to do than to just hate Asmongold. And he doesn't ever even say anything crazy. He just talks about normal shit. He's like a normal dude. I don't get it. What is happening? We're in backwards land.
Dude's a legend, but also a bastard who records at like 490p. But Asmongold disagrees with Trump on a bunch of stuff.
I disagree with Trump about I think number one would be abortion. I think abortion should be federally like it should be like federally guaranteed. I mean, I agree that you shouldn't have kids transitioning, but I think that adults should be able to transition.
Get censored, virgin.
I also believe that. I don't believe the abortion thing. I think abortion should be illegal, but also it shouldn't be such a burden to have kids. So it's that one's a sticky issue. I think we should work on it being less of a burden to have kids first. Getting an abortion is a symptom. It's not the problem. We got to do something about people before they want to seek out an abortion. It's actually not that hard to think about where the actual problem lies.
It's still funny how hard Baby No Money was getting clowned, though. Bold of you to keep the comment section on. Like, this motherfucker just put all of Asmongold's appearances timestamped. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. I love that most of the comments are about Asmongold and not the music, dude. Again, who cares what anybody on Twitter or the internet thinks of you? It's not even a real place.
Well, I mean, I guess you could argue the same with the YouTube comments, because I think they're not real either. And the likes and dislikes ratio, because it's only happening because of the drama.
Those people, regardless of political affiliation, are losers. The only thing you should be doing is watching my channel and subscribing to get your details, because why are you on social media? You're letting algorithms make you angry and keep you on their platform to Jew you for ad revenue. All right, video ends now for no reason.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this takes bbno money after all this drama blows over. Where he'll be, who he'll be hanging out with, the kind of crowd he's going to keep around him. If people are going to forget about all this, and then he's going to end up apologizing, working with Asmongold, who knows? I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. Maybe not working with Asmongold, but he'd be like, I'm sorry. Maybe put Asmongold back in the video. That's probably what he needs to do at this point. And then just completely stay away from political people. Buy a t-shirt down there in the description. I'm out.